Guacamole, thank you for the sub. Oh, I'm sorry you sprained your wrist, man. That is not fun. Hey guys. The knee is random. The movie man, thank you for the sub. Hey Cersei, what's up, dude? How you doing? But if my name was Jason, you never would have seen me before, I think, probably. It's just how the butterfly effect works. My knee is currently unchanged in any way. It's not worse or better. Yo, Geiger Couch man, what's up, dude? Thanks for the sub. Oh, that sounds awesome. No, what's FNM's tweet? Oh, alright, let's see. "60 frames late." That has to be like a glitch though. Because like if you were hacking and you were trying to cover it up, you wouldn't do it 60 frames late. This is good egg. This is good egg, Gogs. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't, you know, like 60 frames, you wouldn't mess that up that badly. Yeah, I have it activated right now, the 1 frame delay thing. I went through and activated all the things. Shut up. This. I activated that. I got Rivet Tuner, I got the other thing. It was like, try it out. So I'm trying it out. We'll see if it's good or not. I'm curious if any of these things are helpful to me. He didn't think of the sub. My knee just doesn't work so good right now. Okay. Well, let's hop on into it. What do you say? I'm gonna become one of those YouTubers. I'm just gonna talk like that all the time. Where am I? Am I in the right area? Yes. Let's go. Magic. Level's so good. Why did it have to get made by him? But it's really good warm-up level. I have no clip on. Let's go. That's because I was playing Magic and I didn't feel like, you know. Sometimes the transition just doesn't feel like showing up. Do I still have no clip on? No. Yeah, and everything that I need, I know where it is. But yeah, I got the 1 frame fix thing. I agree with that being illegal, by the way. I'm fine with that. But I'm also the least picky person maybe ever. I don't care about any of that. I just want people to play and have fun. And the closest we can get to having our inputs actually like display what happens, that's fine by me, man. I'm glad that people are fine with that. I don't see any point in being stingy with that. The closer we can get to how our inputs are when you click them, the better we can get, which is cool to me. Why am I doing this level? Well, that's not... How do I respond to that question? Like, really? I just wanted to. Man, I got like no sleep last night, so it's gonna suck, but whatever. Go. This is a Minecraft. Do I have the game set as Minecraft? Nice. Wait. Actually, no, wait. Game. Aw. Man, I didn't do anything. Now I'm sad. It is a cube game, you're right. So, close, just missing a dimension, this one is. Although we still call it the cube. Of course I remember you, Dr. Puppy. That would be a hard one to forget. I have like a Rubik's Cube somewhere around here. I don't know where though. Can I solve it? No, not really. I've said this before, but the only time I ever solved Rubik's Cube was I was at my grandparents and I was really bored for like multiple days in a row, and I just sat there trying to figure out how to do it by like making up like algorithms, and eventually they started working, and then I solved it and I was like, wow, but I could never repeat it. Isn't 640 like really good? Wow. I mean, I have a 3.48, but it's like whatever. Oh, I meant 3.46, yeah. I lied, I'm sorry. 3.48 is too easy for me. I'm not playing bridge again. Man, this sucks. I can like barely keep my eyes open. Come on. But I had to wake up for a doctor's appointment that I didn't make because I drove in the entirely wrong direction. So now I have to do it again tomorrow, but in the right direction. Yes, my phone, I looked up an address, and it found an address literally equidistant from the one I was trying to go to with the exact same address. And I was like, well, this is the right one. Why the hell wouldn't I? And then it was the wrong one. And it was in the entire opposite direction, so there was no way to make. I was just like, wow, that's really cool. I didn't even know that that was actually possible, but I guess it is. Thanks, North side Vol. For some reason there was like North Side Vol. I was like putting together words and they weren't. Blonde Yoshi, thank you for this up. Yeah, because both of the addresses were like the most generic ass addresses ever, and there just happened to be one the opposite direction. That my phone was like, this is the right one. Actual throw. It's doing. But yeah, really annoying. Really annoying. Yeah, I was too tired to really care. I still am. Because I didn't even eat breakfast yet. I was just like, okay. It was a nice drive, I guess. I was going through, like, the countryside. It was nice. Honestly. Yeah, they really are. I really like my area. It's a beautiful area if you go outside the city. Which isn't hard to do, considering where I'm at. But it was like, man. This good is all out of whack again. Not all out of whack, but like, there was one night, like, I don't know why, there was one night, 2 nights ago, I was like, I tried to go to bed starting at 4, and then I was vomiting stomach acid until 9, and then I finally went to bed by 10. And that just ruined everything. As you could probably imagine. And then, so last night, by the time I was finally able to fall asleep, it was like 7, and then I had to be up. I got up at like 12 for the doctor's appointment that I didn't make. So yeah, fun. It's been fun. Fun times have been happening. But that's why I haven't been streaming, by the way. I'm sorry. I just had a really bad set of days in a row with my stomach. Care 360. What does that entail? Special skill boosting coming. You probably like speedrun it now. That level was so stupid. At least it's over. Well, is 6 special harder? Because that's the last one that I have to play. Yeah, I took a push. Not good. It wasn't good. Maybe the worst class I've ever taken. Yoshi's Island. What they push? AP US history. The only thing I liked about AP US history is my teacher was awesome. And we would crack jokes all the time instead of doing anything actual. But that's also why it's so hard, because we would crack jokes all the time instead of doing anything actual. Jamie, thank you for the sub. But damn if it wasn't a fun period. And really, when you're looking back, what do you care about more? You know what I mean? I'm glad I could look back on A-Push and be like, I had a fun time with my teacher and the classmates. Instead of, well, I got a lot of work done. Like, I'm not gonna look back and think like, oh, that was cool. You know, I'm glad I had that experience. Even if the last, like, few weeks were like, well, we were joking around the whole time, and now the test is in 3 weeks. Good luck. And then my life was complete hell for those 3 weeks. But honestly, would I have it any other way? Probably not. That's kind of, I was probably gonna do that anyway, right? Knowing me. You think I study periodically, knowing me? Oh, you think, oh, every day I'll study for 30 minutes. You know I was never doing that. Eight-hour desert bus. Oh my god. My poor wrist. I don't know if I can handle it. I need to get to the end of this level. Amen. No, periodic studying is not humanly possible for anyone that has a brain that's even slightly different from average. Like, literally even slightly. You could be entirely normal, but if even one thing is out of whack, you cannot study periodically. I don't want to hear it. It's not possible. This is so hard right now, guys. But whatever. I'm just gonna put in a lot of work today, even when I'm really tired, so that the next session I have is gonna be like, I am Jesus Christ, I will never die, and then it's like easy. You know what I'm saying? We will conquer, but maybe today we'll... You gotta sow the seeds if you wanna, you know, get the crops out or whatever. So let's start sowing, you know? That's all I'm saying. I don't even know why I just died at all. I can't study history without getting extremely fatigued and tired. No, I did not play DDLC because it would scare me to death. And it's not something I'm playing. No. Why? Isn't Amori also scary though? Yeah. I don't know why I did that one. That's a good way to put it. Amori is maybe the scariest game I'll ever, like, actually, like, handle. And even that handle isn't really the word I would use to describe how I went through that game. There were several points where I was literally at my desk shaking because I just can't handle horror. Like, equate it to like a white guy in Tennessee. Like, okay, a white guy in Tennessee's spice tolerance, like 3 grams of salt, too much, right? Imagine that, but for horror, that's me. Like, I can't do it. Like, there's no amount I can handle. If it's on the scale, it's too much. I really like Amori. Like, a lot. How do I know if I've never tried it? I've tried horror! I can't do it! What do you mean? What do you think I just stumbled on this conclusion, like, randomly? Like, I was just like, oh, I'll never experience it, but I can't handle it. Like, I know. Yeah, like, the tension in Amori actually had me shaking. Like, it was so intense for me. But that also made the experience crazy. No, I could only watch my friends play FNAF on a phone. If it was a screen bigger than a phone, I couldn't do it. But I could watch them play it on a phone. And even then, I'd look away half the time. At, like, lunch, they'd play it sometimes, you know? Yeah, when you're watching someone play a horror game, it's like, ah, this ain't so bad. I can do this. But then when you're the one actually controlling it, it's like, oh, I'm so frozen, I can't press W, A, S, or D. You know what I mean? Like, literally, it's like, can't do it at all. It's crazy how intense it is. That's so funny. You ran across her to avoid the jump scare. Yeah. I don't know. Horror is just not my genre, man. Yeah. They just mess with my brain, man. They really do. And I don't need that. You know? It's not the fun kind. Come on, dude. I can't play. It's so hard. Playing today is like every click feels like there's a weight on my finger. But we're gonna sit this session through, ladies and gentlemen. Sleep ain't the boss of me. I'm better than that poser. I mean, Amori made me, like, bawl my eyes out the second time. Like, literally, I cried so hard. And then... literally the only other time I've ever cried to a video game is when I finished Undertale Pacifist in, like, 2016. Because it was like, wow, I didn't know they made games like this. I was really hoping there was more. But there's not more of that. And it was just like... I can't believe it. You know, it's just like, what a game. You'd be surprised. I used to never cry ever. Like, literally, I wouldn't for years. But then, I don't know, something changed. Maybe I just got older or something in the past few years. A lot more music's made me cry. Media's made me cry more. I don't know. Not sure what it is. To be fair, I think my mental state is significantly more normal than it's ever been, so that's another big thing. That stupid spike, dude. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. It's just, I start doing it all the time. Like, Steins Gate had me in tears. Like, the other time we watched it, for some reason. I'm just like that now. I don't know. I accept it with open arms, though. It's cool to be able to be that expressive. Yeah. For some reason, when I watch things the second time, for some reason, like the knowing the context of everything and everything, like a lot of stuff is just like, wow. You know, I don't know. It did what it. I don't know. Watch Steins Gate again. If you've watched Steins Gate one time, watch it again. Holy, it's like you have to rewatch it. There's so much you'll get on the second rewatch. It's actually mental. I've never watched a show that like benefits more from a second watch than Steins Gate. Like, it's insane. P7 Stormy, thank you for this. I appreciate it. Wow, I'm the best. Okay, let's go. Nice. I feel fine, just I didn't get any sleep, you know? Like otherwise I feel fine and dandy. No, I love like media chills. Like dude, Gurren Lagann, dude. That was like the ultimate chills show. It's so fire. You need to watch Gurren Lagann, guys. Listen to me. I know what's real. Nice. Maybe you're a zombie. You ever think about that? What? That's possible? Lol. I do not have media commitment issues. I have media start issues. Once I'm in, I am in. You know? Yeah, I know what you mean. Hardest part is starting by so much. Yeah, it was exactly like that with like Gurren Lagann. Like I watched a few. I was like, no, it's gone. It was like it was like so sudden. It's because there was one night where I was just like, let's watch 8 episodes in a row because I can't possibly stop watching this right now. I need to watch that Code Geass, or however you pronounce that. It needs to be watched. I've not watched Attack on Titan. I have not. 2 messages right back to back. AOT is so overrated. You have to watch it. It's so unbelievably good. Okay. How tall am I? It's in contention. I am in between 6'2" and 6'3", and we don't know where to classify it. I mean, what do you classify it as? Like, we were like bored like the other day, and we took out the measuring tape, and I land squarely in between 6'2" and 6'3". Do I call myself 6'2" then, or 6'3"? Do you round up or down? Plus, it was like more than half. It was more than half. Round up for ego. I don't care about which height I am. I just want to know which one is real. I am 5'4". Everyone is 5'4". 7'1". 6. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate one, right? 6 feet, 2.6 inches. That's probably like exactly the height I actually am. I don't know, 6'2" sounds cooler than like 6'3". I'm just gonna stick with that. Like, it sounds cleaner. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, 6'3" is like, whoa, okay. You know, it's like, relax a little. But 6'2" is like, yeah, okay, I get that. Makes sense. Is that a real name? Thank you for the sub. Man, I'm so tired, but if I keep mentioning it, it doesn't help me, so I should just shut up, me. Ever think about that, me? How about we just play the level and talk to the chat instead of thinking about it? Mention enough will go away. Yeah, I just wish energy drinks worked on me, dude. Like, this is like the time that it would be useful for me, but they just don't work. It's like there's no point in being tired right now, but I have to be. Showers make me like infinitely more tired. Infinite. I can't take cold showers. My hair gets cold forever. Because it's too much. Yeah, hot showers, like, take your energy bar for the day and just delete half of it. Hydrochloric acid. Isn't that stomach acid? I know that all too well now. You know, I don't get why it's even possible to only throw up stomach acid. I don't remember, like, it's weird that it, like, doesn't, why wouldn't it just, like, all the contents of my stomach come up? It's only the acid. What does that mean? I feel like that has to mean something. Yeah, does that mean it was already empty? That's so weird. I'm really using my neurons here. So should I eat more food? Cause like, well, okay, the day that I threw up all the stomach acid stuff, I ate a decent amount, I think. Maybe I just need more food than I think I do. No, this has happened like, I'd say like 6 times now. I can't be sick. Let's go, Amori. How long after I ate? I don't even remember. Actually, it might have been quite a while, now that I think about it. It might have been like 6 hours or something. It was, yep. 6 hours. No. Damn you. 3,000 calories. Maybe. But I'm not heavy. Maybe I've been going about this all wrong, honestly. It's not impossible. I've been scared to eat more food because I'm worried they'll just throw up more. But maybe I'm thinking about it in the wrong way. Maybe I'm not eating not nearly enough food. I need to see my gastroenterologist, which I don't know when that's happening. Yeah, I think, no, my problem is my GERD is so bad that I'm worried if I eat a bunch, it's all just gonna body me, you know? Maybe I just need to eat more spread out. Like eat like 5 meals a day, but just have them be moderately small or something. But I just get such crazy like food fatigue. It seems like a bad idea too. Oh, genius. I haven't done like that in a while. This session doesn't have to be completely useless. We can get somewhere. I believe. We did 20 to the break part like twice. That's not bad. I have like GERD severe death world level. That's terrible. Holy. That's actually one of the worst nightmares I've ever read, I think. Like, because I can envision that, and it would suck. I didn't dream at all. That's how you know I didn't get enough sleep. Yeah, that does sound like extremely evil. I don't think I've ever had a dream in which Discord was present. I think that might actually be false. I can't remember. Social media very rarely exists in my dreams, but the phone does. You know what does exist in my dream? YouTube. YouTube exists in my dreams. Like, it will, like, make new videos. I've watched, like, an entire, like, Simple Post video my brain generated once in a dream. That happened. Crack sandwich and stuck in brain. All I remember about my last dream is that I was in this like new house I generated in my brain because what am I never not in a new house my brain generated, and I was on the couch under like several layers of blankets, and there was like this cat, like, you know when you're laying down and like your legs create that like opening, you know, like if you're laying down in a certain position, like if your legs are together and you have them like bent, it creates that like opening. There was a cat in the opening, and on my phone I was playing the Clash of Clans sequel. We all were. There was like 1 million people in that room. There was like 1 million people, and we were all playing the Clash of Clans sequel. Was the next one, I guess. And that was my last dream. It was a chill one compared to my normal dreams. No crazy adventures, no nothing. And my brain was like, let's settle down for the day. Let's just do something casual, because you know normally whenever I dream, it's like here's the river of life, and you're on it, and you'll never reach the end, and it's like okay, that's not, you know, what is that, you know? But sometimes it's just chill, and I like that too. Although I do like going on crazy adventures because I mean it's fun. Hey, Brandon Logan. Bad Piggies 2? I love Bad Piggies 1. I played it on my iPad all the time. I have like 40k attempts now. Yeah, it's so for some reason, yeah, the most absurd thing can be happening in a dream, and you're just like, this is happening. Wow, I can't believe it. Like, like how is, like seriously, what? I don't get how the brain does it. Yeah. I know what you mean. Dreams can just, there's so much happening, it's hard to like keep track of them all. I just recommend doing a dream journal. That's how you can like, it sounds like do the same issue I have. And the brain's just moving 1 million miles per second, so when you dream it's like this and 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 this, and it's like that's not. But if you keep a dream journal, you'll get better at remembering what happened. Unfortunately, my weekend was not good, but I thanks for asking. I hope your weekend was good. Yeah, something. Yeah, the part that's resting that actually needs to do stuff is like, you know, working out. Where it's basically hitting the gym. You know, it's you know, it's getting them gains. But the other part of your brain's like, well, we've been removed from the logical part. What do we do now? Okay, let's just make stuff up because I'm not logical anymore. Maybe. No, I've had that happen before, though. Like, I've gotten in this weird in-between state where I'm awake but not actually, but it's like, that is so weird. I want to go back there, but I don't know how to do it. Like, it goes beyond a lucid dream, what I'm describing. There's some state in between the two where I am there. Like, I am me with all of the thoughts that I have, and, like, but it's not real. But it's also not a lucid dream where I can't control anything, but it feels like I can... Whenever I have a dream like that, it's literally like... It's almost like I'm hallucinating, because I'm like... I can literally walk around my house in that state, and it will be there, but it won't be, like... fully rendered. It's weird! I don't know what the hell... I don't know what... I can't, dude. I have no idea what that is. I think it's supposed to be what sleep paralysis is. My brain glitches or something. Cool. Dream storage. Yeah, I've done that before. When you get up, walk around your house, you find something that doesn't make any sense, and then you restart at your bed, and that just keeps happening. I've had that dream. That one's so weird. Like, you walk outside, and it's like, huh, it's morning, and there's no sun coming in from the windows. That's not right. Restart. The sink is not in the right position in the house. Restart. It's so random. And it's always like... Dreams that you're that, like, lucid in are always, like, loops. Like, it always loops the same thing over and over again, but it, like, changes a new thing every time. It's weird, man. Damn it. That's a really fun loop. That sounds awesome. I still think the craziest loop I've ever had was when I was like really sick. I was trying to fall asleep, and I thought I still hadn't fallen asleep. So I was like coming up with like plans to continue to try to fall asleep, but I was already asleep at this point. But I entered this loop where I would spawn in my bed, and then I would be like, I need to find a way to sleep. Let's look around and see if I can find anything to sleep. And I never realized that it was a dream. So it was like, first I was like, okay, I have sleeping pills. I could consider taking those, you know. I could restart. I was like, okay, I could take a walk outside. Restart. Okay, I can hop on my computer and, you know, play some games or something like that. Restart. And I just kept restarting. But I was asleep the whole time, and I never realized that I was asleep until I asked the question, what time is it? And then my brain was like, don't do that. Like, it like signaled to me, don't ask what time it was. But I didn't even realize I was asleep. So I was like, I'm gonna find out. I'm figuring out what time it is. You won't stop me. You know, and then my dream started to get more absurd real quickly, because my brain was like trying really hard to prevent me from asking that question. So I checked my phone, and it said it was like 7:40 a.m. I was like, okay. And then it restarted again, and Matt was in my room, and I asked Matt, yo, Matt, what time is it? And he said 10:37 a.m. And I was like, uh-oh, mismatch. And my brain was like, no, no, no. And then I slowly felt myself fade out of the dream, and then I realized when I started fading away, I was like, I was asleep this whole time. No, I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. I was literally asleep. Why? And then I woke up and I couldn't sleep for another 2 hours. It's actual so tragic, dude. It was rough. I don't know. That was probably my favorite of all the loops though, because I just played so many video games in my brain. When I was, you know, I would just forget every time that I had done another loop. Like I was like, this is the only time I've done this. Let's find a way to go to sleep. Literally, like I was a video game character that kept restarting. Like literally, like that's what it felt like. And I just had no memory of the previous life. Like I could have well as been Mario. I could have fallen in a pit and died, and then just restarted and not remembered it at all. Yeah, it's just the cyclical nature of dreams, and especially like really weird ones. It's definitely a weird phenomenon. It's something about human nature. So close, literally like the last frame, dude. That's so ridiculously close, dude. That sucks. Dude, I love dreams where you and other people are working together to achieve some goal that makes no sense, and also the reasoning you guys use as a group also makes no sense. But in the dream, you're just like, yep, together we will solve this problem. Me and these guys, I can't even look at their faces because it doesn't register or load in. But I'm just gonna ignore that makes any, like, literally no sense. We're working together here. It's weird because you see a lot with like psychedelic usage also that people get stuck in like thought loops, or they'll do the same action over and over again. So it's not just like dreams, it's just like human nature. I think we have like these pattern finding, habit forming systems that like activate under very specific conditions, and then when we mess with our brain by dreaming or taking certain substances, it like kind of hacks some of those systems, and it just tells them to activate when there's nothing going on. So it just picks whatever random task you're doing, and it's like, okay, habit formed, you're doing this forever, or something. Pattern found, and then the brain finds some comfort in the thing repeating for some reason, so. Very interesting. Infinite dab, thank you for the 100 bits. For X amount of money. I'm just not motivated by money, man. I really should be to some extent, but like, I'm like dangerously not motivated by money, in a way. Like to the point where I'm worried I just won't have enough money to, I mean, I'm not in any danger because I continue to do things that earn money, but it's just like, you know, like I should really care more. It matters. But it's like, as long as I have enough money to get by, I'm like, it's not even something I think about. I'm just like, you know, some amount. So I don't know if I'd rebate it for a set amount of money. Like, probably, like, I mean, there is some theoretical amount that I would say yes to and do. It's probably starting at, like, 10,000, I'd say. Because otherwise, literally, it's just too much of an inconvenience to me. Because I don't want to repeat Zodiac. impossible amount. I can't beat that ever. The thing is, I also doubt I'm gonna pick up a lot of hobbies that I need to spend money to be good at. Because that's not why I do things. Like, you know, a lot of the hobbies I do have to spend some money on, like mice and computer equipment and stuff like that. And even that is kind of not cool, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I couldn't imagine doing a hobby that requires me to pay money every time I want to practice or get better equipment or something like that. That just does not work out for me, my brain. Level would take the highest amount of money to rebeat that I've beaten. Running through everything I've done. Worst thing I've ever done. What's the worst thing I've ever done? I really don't know. I haven't done that much that I consider that bad. Except for, like, levels that I had to get, like, for roulette. Everything that's bad is just easy. Gambling hobby. Let's do it. I think the lottery is like one of the most evil things ever created, maybe. It's evil, as my dad said, and I 100% agree. It's the stupid person tax, like literally. Like, it's like, what? Like, are you think like it's so evil, dude? You're just taking advantage of people that are like, I have nothing left, and I need to get out. So let's play this. Yeah, they make money off people that are either really dumb or really desperate. Or really, yeah, it's just like, doesn't it fund charities? I don't think it does. And plus, that's just something that people say that doesn't mean anything. But it's their decision. You're acting like they 100% understand everything about it. And they, like, because that's, the thing is, like, I don't know how to describe it, but you can't assume anyone knows anything, because a lot of people just don't know anything. Like, a lot of people that get caught up in, like, opioid addictions don't even know that such thing could even get you addicted at all. A lot of them are prescribed that sort of stuff by their doctors. A lot of the stuff that this generation kind of perceives as common knowledge, like, you can't win the lottery, opioids are really bad for you, you should not take them. That wasn't present for a lot of people growing up. Like, a lot of people are in communities where they don't even learn about that sort of stuff. Because what the lottery does, it's very smart. They show cases of people winning. And if you want to find the odds, you have to look it up. Mm-hmm. We just fire all doctors. That's a good point. We need to... One of the biggest crises I think we have right now as a generation, we need to stop leaving the critical thinking to other people. We need to actually start critical thinking for ourselves. Like, we're just like, well, you know, this group of people said this thing is good for me, or this, you know, this or this and this. We need to do our own research about everything, really. Verticend, thank you for the sub. A lot of groups just do not have our best interests in mind whatsoever. That's just the truth. They only care about the money. Just remember to think critically, my friends. You need so much free time to do that? Not really. I just mean more so like stuff like if a doctor says something, he's not like an all-knowing, omniscient god. Like, it might be worth seeing maybe someone else if whatever you're doing isn't working for you. Stuff like that. Just, you know, remember you're your own person who has thoughts, and some guy might not have the answer for you. I mean, I know that super well. How many treatments have I been to that haven't worked out that they said would 100% work for me? You know what I mean? Well, I mean, yeah, you trust... I mean, that's what I mean, though. I mean, there's some middle balance. You don't trust yourself 100%. You don't trust the people you talk to 100%. Everything's a middle balance, you know what I mean? Because you don't know more than the doctor, but also the doctor can't know what's happening in you all the time, also. There's definitely a middle balance there. That's good. I've had a lot of doctors that I was on treatment for stuff and it clearly was not working, but they urged me to keep doing it for longer because it might work even though like years had passed. And I was just feeding them money every time and it was not good. I don't think it was ever going to work. Exactly, yeah. That's exactly it. Like, doctors know more than me, but that doesn't mean that they can solve whatever problem I'm actually having. Like, just because they have that knowledge. I mean, it's just one guy also. Like, that's the thing. There's other doctors out there that maybe can see things from a different perspective, or, you know, anything else like that. Damn, I even started jumping. That's another really unfortunate, really close death that just had to happen, I guess. Yeah. That's very true. Look, it's just like... I have 100% experience that with allergies. Now, I haven't found a doctor that's actually managed to help me in any way, but I've definitely had doctors recommend stuff that's definitely made it worse. It sounds like I'm completely anti every establishment, but I mean, it's more so just, like, You have to trust that they know what they're doing, but you can't trust that they'll be the answer. With everything, really. Yeah, every doctor I see, like, I'll tell them that I've tried something, and they'll say, like, yeah, I get it, but then they'll recommend me something that's pretty much the exact same thing, and it's really frustrating every time, because they think that I haven't actually tried it enough or whatever, I don't know. And I can't seem to get across the severity of my symptoms, I feel like. Like, ever. I just feel like I'm not taken seriously, I guess. Or maybe they just genuinely don't have anything for me, I don't know. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's fine because most of the stuff that like doctors will prescribe you has been tested to be safe nowadays. Although I think they are still prescribing opioids, so. But I don't know if there's like a better way to go about it, to be honest. The problem is how they go about it. And a lot of medicine is like applying like a band-aid over something, but it doesn't actually heal what's underneath, you know what I mean? Like, the thing with pain pills is they're fine, and sometimes you need them, but does it ever actually solve what's actually going on? I mean, sometimes it just goes away with time, but I know some things are not like that. Yeah. What the hell? Really? That's a crazy story. Someone actually did that? Oh my god. That Poppy's thing is crazy. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we will. 100%. I think a lot of that is going to come with the stuff that's in our food. Because our food, like, the US food is so bad compared to, like, the entire rest of the world. Like, I think it's ranked, it's not even ranked in, like, the top 30 best, like, healthiest food of any country. If I'm not mistaken. US food is like full of additives and stuff like that. Did you guys hear that Simply Orange was just outed for like the way that they were preparing it as pesticides and everything involved? I can't speak when I'm playing for some reason right now. I think it's because I'm tired. Damn. But yeah, Simply Orange was owned by Coca-Cola, so that's why, and we know Coca-Cola is not exactly, the best company or anything. If Npesta's coffee lover. Yeah, sugar is in everything, and it's more addictive than illegal drugs. Same with caffeine and alcohol. Alcohol is more of a world problem. I wouldn't say the US even has that the worst. Although we don't have it good. Our alcoholism issue's not good, but I mean, I'm sure it's worse in other countries. Knowing what I know about other countries' cultures. Damn you, dude. Cube times are kicking my ass today. I'm just sweating that so hard for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, trans fat. Really bad. Yeah, like, I think that's pretty much, like, the most lukewarm take you can ever have. It's like, the FDA is not good. Like, it's, like, very much, there's a lot of additives and stuff like that. It's not good. So I'm sure when we look back in like 50 years, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's currently going in our food that we're going to be like, wow, that sucks that ever happened. It's okay. Nothing that we're ingesting will be worse than like the lead poisoning spike that happened that I don't remember why. All I know is there was a giant spike in, like, lead consumption in, like, the 80s or something. I don't remember what it was about, though. So we probably don't have it that bad. So that's good. Okay. But, okay, I think it's pretty obvious that in a certain amount of time we're going to look back at vapes and be like, that was stupid. Why did we let that happen? That's dystopian. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to be thinking that sort of stuff. I mean, I already do, and I guarantee most of you guys do too, to see like a 14-year-old, you know, sucking on a vape stick. It's pretty messed up. I don't think a lot of people would argue that, except for the people... Yeah, we know that stuff is bad. It's just still happening. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff that we're eating that's going into our bodies, and it's gonna make us have a lot of problems when we get older. Oh yeah, for sure we have it better than they did. Yeah, I mean, lead poisoning, asbestos, probably even worse food control, honestly. But I still don't think we're anywhere near having a good system there, for sure. I think a good example of that is France, because France's obesity rate is significantly lower than the US, despite there being like 3 times more butter than the average, just because there's not as much sugar, there's not as many additives, there's not as much stuff that messes you up. Yeah, I'm so glad I've never touched nicotine, and I never will. I never will. I will never do that. There's no point. It will not be consumed. I don't, like, something about myself that I refuse to ever change is I will never do anything that shortens my attention span. Because I feel like life is lived the best when you have a really long attention span. And stuff like TikTok, stuff like vape, stuff like that, you know, that sort of stuff, I think is super bad for that. And I'm not judging people who do that sort of stuff, because a lot of them either A, don't know, B, have an underdeveloped brain and don't even know that, you know, that stuff is going to be as bad for them as they are, and they're just like, I'm a kid, I don't care about anything, let me just do this and it won't matter, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of stuff. It's not one of those things where it's like, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I feel bad for them, but I don't know. I just wonder if they'll be happy. That's all. You know? Really, I don't know if there's like a best way to live your life. Because it's all kind of abstract and whatever, but I just hope that they can live the life they want. Maybe it doesn't... Maybe having a short attention span is good for them. What do I know? But it's something that I value, is having a long attention span. And, you know, we all have different values and things we like and that sort of thing, so... But still. You just gotta wonder, man. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going nowhere when that straight fly started. Yeah, it doesn't though. Like, I've tried hitting not interested in shorts like all the time and it will just reappear every like 5 days. I hope one day it'll just go for good. Dude, everyone's playing keyboard now. I'm gonna be the last mouse player. I would like to announce to everyone right now, I am never switching off of mouse in my life. You will never have to hear me with an up arrow. I'm riding this until it's over. Like, I'm not switching to no up arrow. It sounds like ass. I don't even care if it plays better. I don't like how it sounds at all. I mean, it feels unsatisfying. I don't know why everyone's switching. Maybe there's some reason. I don't know. Like, listen to how this sounds. That is gross, dude. Now, this sounds good if I was playing Mania, because there's, you know, so many... It, like, syncs to, like, a rhythm. Yeah, it sounds so bad, dude. Is it weird to say that a lot of the enjoyment I get out of the game is, like, how my mouse sounds when I do a hard timing? Is that weird? But, like, that means a lot to me. Like, when I'm doing hard timing and I, like, hear that G502, like, crisp-ass click. I love how that sounds, dude. Okay, my brain really likes, like, doing that click and how it sounds when I do it. And then, subsequently, me passing through the gap. Really, that one? Oh, this cube is so hard! Probably think of it as a sub. Yeah, that cube is just like, LOL, you don't get to play anymore, and then it's over. Glorious model always double clicking. I'm so bad at Minecraft, dude. It's so sad. Except when I'm not, but it's never when it's convenient. I'm always the best at Minecraft at like 1 AM when there's 8 people online and none of them are any good. That's when I'm good at Minecraft. You're right, I have never won. I use the example. Dude, you know what though? I mean, like, it's so weird, my bridge skill, because like in solos I can get beaten by literally any single person that's ever downloaded the game. And then I play doubles and it's like, oh, all of a sudden I'm like really good now. Let's play it like it matters. And it's just like, I don't get why I can't play good when it's solos, but I can then in doubles that I'm good. Yeah. I have to be maybe the most, like, unbalanced player to ever exist. I don't know if there's anyone so bad at mechanics and like so good at game sense as me. And like I don't know if like there's a bigger disparity between like Those two things. It's not a good thing. It's not a thing I'm happy about. But it's like, it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, my teammate can do the stuff that I can't do, usually. Like, I don't know, the way that I play Bridge, I don't need to win the PvP. All I need to do is get the guy that's approaching the base away from the base. That's all. That's all I have to do. And for some reason, I'm really good at that. That's my #1 best skill. I am definitely good at defense. No argument. I'm a defense, like, tower. Like, I'm a wall. For sure. But the wall cannot score or PvP anyone top layer. Literally, my style of defense is like, let me just remove this player from the game, and then my teammate has a 1v1 against the other guy for the entire time. Like, that's literally what happens when I play doubles with, like, someone like Ox. .2 is gonna... I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's just gonna ruin everything for a long time. Like, a long time. I will admit, we're probably closer than we've ever been, but I guess we're always been closer. But, like, it makes more sense now that it might actually happen at some point soon-ish than ever before. But, like, also, I just don't know, man. You know what? I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. I think that the current community that we've cultivated in 2.1 is something that may not happen again for literally years. I think when 2.2 comes out, we're going to be sent into another quote-unquote dark age. I think that a bunch of external attention and children are going to flood the market. I think that, much like when 2.0 came out, I think the average like rated level is going to make no sense for a while. I think that the community that we have right here is going to be scattered as like new people come and push everything around and make everything all like a mess and everything like that. And then because we're not going to have all these mega hack tools anymore, I think that a lot of the community that is currently popping out these insane ass levels are just not going to be playing the game for a while, and most levels are going to go back to being like Mario Maker 2 endless, you know, just like complete random garbage blind transition. Yeah, that's going to be the real new gen. Past that point, like, that's a different gen from the current new gen when we think of that. That's a whole different era when 2.2 comes out. I think that my relevance is going to end when 2.2 comes out entirely. Not that I have much to begin with, but I'm probably not going to be able to play the game as much. I think I'm more going to be the guy that people who played a long time ago watch. You know what I mean by that? Like, I don't really plan on taking advantage of it. I'm going to be honest. Like, obviously, I'll upload videos on 2.2 and stuff like that, but I'm not going to play all the flashy new levels. They hurt my eyes, man. I think that I'm more going to be around, because I'm also old. I mean, and most of us are kind of getting there, and we're about to get, like, 12-year-olds that are flooding all the time. Most of us are not 12. You know what I mean? It's like, I know my community well enough to know the average age is at least 15, 16 by now. And it's, I think that I'm more so going to be around for the people who already started as opposed to the people that are coming in. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of appeal. I hope that Samelot blows up. I think Samelot might be a really good market for the new people coming in. I think that might be, like, huge for him. Like, actually huge. He might just overtake everyone, and it might be absolutely massive. Nexus is going to grow a bunch, obviously. EVW is probably going to grow a bunch. I think most of my content is probably going to revolve around stuff that is 2.1 based. Because that's probably going to be more GD to me than anything else. We're going to get a bunch of new YouTubers we've never really heard of, and they're all going to pass me and everyone else, I think. But I hope you'll all still come and check me out time to time, you know? I don't think I'll ever plan on capitalizing off it. I'm not going to, like, dumb my content down so that younger people enjoy it more. It's a new game, yeah. And I don't know if it's one I want to play. We'll see. I'll keep an open mind, obviously. A lot of people still want to call me, like, moderately new gen, which is funny because I've been streaming since 2017 now, and then it's like, can you ever be happy? Like, I don't know. Like, what amount suffices for you? I'm streaming, like, consistently since 2017. I am here. Damn, I can't, I'll never say that I didn't enjoy this time period, though. The 2.1 time period, it changed everything. It is something I will always look back on when it ends. I will always look back on 2.1 and be like, what a crazy period of time in my life. So much crap happened. I mean, the way, you guys know the way I live my life. I doubt there's ever gonna be any point in time where crap isn't happening, because I don't let that happen, but, like, yeah, I started in, like, 1.2, but I didn't, like, stream until 2017. Wasn't allowed to do anything like that for a long time. Good, we don't need Misfire on the list. The biggest problem right now is just I need to stop saying things and then not doing them. I need to edit the sync video, and then that is it. Like, I'm not going to edit more videos than that because it's not something that motivates me very much. Like, editing videos is not something that I'm very good at in terms of something that motivates me. It's something I want to leave to other people. I'm a streamer, you know, that's what I do. But I want to upload more, and I'm the one not allowing that to happen because of my own stubbornness. So I need to just drop everything one day, get that done, and then, you know, either if Doggy's not as busy or find someone else or do something to advance the amount of content that I'm producing. That's what needs to happen. It's one of those things, I mean, it's very much how my brain operates. If something doesn't motivate me, I will do anything to avoid it. And right now, that's where I'm at with this. This is why the sync video hasn't come out. I need water. I haven't had water in a long time. No, I make income from streaming on YouTube. And it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I just don't see the point in getting another job. I really like my hobbies and I make enough doing this. And I still feel like I'm benefiting society in some way. So. I don't know. It just, I mean, like, I don't think I'll ever stop streaming for fun, like, but eventually I'll probably just, like, I won't have enough time, but, like, I'll probably, like, start up a stream every so often for a long time, just because it's something I genuinely enjoy doing. I really like streaming. And, you know, we can all catch up and talk about the this and that that's going on. But I don't know. Yeah, I saw space going for Tartarus. Really frustrating to me because he's already doing more than he said he would. But whatever. Whatever. He quit. Can you guys just please do me a favor? I need you to seriously never listen to a single thing he says, please. It's like actually starting to really piss me off. Like, I don't know why, but it's like I really need you guys to understand. Whatever he says, it doesn't. Just please don't even consider what he says. I know it's human nature to like believe what people say, but in his case, just ignore whatever he says. Just literally ignore it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing more so, Matt, is just like he said a thing and then it was wrong again. You know what I mean? Like not even that it's being it just keeps happening. It's like why would and then it goes on to believe like yeah, he's not publicizing it now, but why wouldn't he later, right? Like it just keeps going forever. Some people are just so easily manipulated. It's frustrating. Like, really frustrating. Hi, welcome to the stream. And I don't think I'm easily manipulated. To a certain degree. I mean, obviously I have human biases, but I'm also aware of these biases, and I try to keep them into account whenever anything like that happens. And also, I'm very, I don't know what the word is. I mean, no one is immune to manipulation of some kind. But, like, I'm also able to see, like, if someone lies a million times in a row, they're gonna do it again, right? Like, why would the pattern break now? Yeah, it's just another human bias. Yeah, just human bias, that's the right thing. I'll say this, I don't think of myself as being super easy to manipulate because for a few reasons, but mainly I am willing to, like, suspend my own belief of what the actual truth is and look at everything as best I can. And I can't do that perfectly because I'm just a human being. Right, and human beings are really easily manipulatable compared to, I don't know, compared to, we're the only sentient species on the planet, but we're easily manipulatable. But I know a lot about the human psyche. Also. Enough to the point where I'm comfortable saying that and not, like, I don't have to say things, you know what I mean? English, homework, or math first? Which one do you enjoy more? Do the one you enjoy more last. Get the bad one out of the way first. Yeah, that's another thing. Like something with like age, for instance. When you see a lot of the common ways that it happens. Like I am 20. I'm not young anymore, really. Definitely thank you for the 100 bits. With age comes experience of previous events and how they made you feel. More so than just like hearing about them when you're actually like in the midst of it all and it's all happening. It definitely changes. It's not young in this world, not in the world. Yo, good luck. Another thing is just like, if you're willing to accept that you can and probably are being manipulated at all times from something, then it's easier to think about it. Because you got a lot of people that are very easily manipulatable that also believe they can't be manipulated at any given point in time. Like it's impossible. You know what I mean? My dream job is being a math professor. I want to teach math at a high level. I do not believe I can't be manipulated. I said I am probably being manipulated right now by multiple people. And it's probably just how it is. But I also accept that that's just a part of it and I can only think so much. I want to make a bridge tutorial, but it's hard because I got bad. Yeah, I might also stop using Twitter. It's not been good. I saw, I'm not even kidding, like an actual dead body, uncensored, on Twitter yesterday, and it was actually like really uncomfortable to see. Like, insane. Like an actual, like a school shooting victim. Uncensored. And, I mean, you know, you see on Twitter, you know... How is that allowed? I have no idea. And no one cares about the deep fake me saying the N-word. People think I'm offended by that. Like, do you understand what I've been through? Oh no, one person, like... It doesn't matter anymore. I'm way past that. We got over that hump in 2020. I am not... That is not... No. Yeah, gun violence is so... Yeah. Shock. There's a lot of shock videos. I don't know, it's crazy. The way the algorithm works is it like tries to figure out what political affiliation you are, and then it shows you the opposite of that, so you get mad and stay on the site for longer. No, that's real. That's like confirmed. This is like studies have been done situation. Yeah, it just finds out what you agree with and then shows you the opposite of what you agree with, like literally. It's crazy, dude. No, Twitter was good though. Honestly, I'll say it. I like Twitter when it was good. I know a lot of people thought it was like the worst site ever, but just having a place where you could like post random stuff. I liked that. I really did before it became all of this. I'll be honest, like just having a random thought and being like, let's post this now, you know? It was like the little bit of like social, like keeping up with my friends I was like willing to do, you know what I mean? Just like seeing what they're up to. And it wasn't like the whole time you were like scrolling through videos you had to watch, you know what I mean? It was just like you could like check your feed and what are your friends up to? What are they thinking about, you know? I was like that before the timeline just became whatever it is now. So I think really the only social media I ever really used, like of that kind. Obviously, I use Twitch, YouTube, stuff like that, Discord. Even Discord's trying to become more public. I mean, you see what it's doing with like the handle thing. That's an attempt to make everything more like everyone can interact with everyone, which I don't want that at all. Yeah, I wonder how, like, textbooks are gonna cover, like, Elon Musk and Donald Trump in 50 years. Like, what is that gonna look like? That's gonna be crazy to look back on. Yeah. YouTube, Twitch, Discord, Twitter are the only ones I actually use. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop using Twitter. I'm on like the slope where I'm not actually at the point where I'm gonna stop using it yet, but I'm going on the downward slope that ends with me stopping the usage of it. Imagine the way we're gonna look at, like, the anti-trans stuff in like 100 years. Hopefully it's going to be another thing where like we look back at like World War II and stuff like that and how the Jews were treated, where there's still going to be like groups that pop up that believe they're evil or whatever, but it's like everyone kind of sees them as weird. Because, you know, back in World War II, there was a large group of people that were like, the Jews, it's their fault for all of this, or whatever, and that's kind of the same thing that's happening right now. Yeah. There's probably just another thing like that happening right now. I wonder if it's actually going to escalate to that level. I really hope not. Obviously, I really hope not, but it's like, wow, like it really actually might. You gotta wonder if they're waiting for some tipping point. Well, they pay attention to history, they just don't care. You have to understand, people want to be mad. Like, that's it. They understand. A lot of them probably deep down internalize that they're not an issue at all, but they just want to be mad so badly. They need to fight against something, to find something of meaning in their lives. They need to fight against something, and then they find a group of people that are also willing to fight against something, and they feel like they're really doing something. That mob mentality. They want to be special. You don't see a lot of, like, anti-trans people that are actually happy with their lives, do you? You know what I mean? That are really fulfilled. It's always people that are doing jack all with their lives, usually, or people that are in positions they really hate. It's never, whenever you just talk to some random, like, whenever you find some random person that, like, doing something they really like, they're really respectable, they're never anti-trans, they're never anti any of that. If you're fulfilled, you don't look for things to hate all the time, you know what I mean? Hate doesn't fulfill you, but your brain tricks you into thinking it does. Yeah, it gives you a sense of purpose. And purpose is, like, the most important thing. But there's also bad purpose. There's, like, I think of, like, life as, like, a bunch of paths, and some of them are, like, red, and there's an evil monster at the end of them, but they don't even see the monster because they're looking down at their feet. And all they're doing is just walking on a path. They're not looking at what's ahead. They're just like, well, right now my feet are walking on a path, so I don't need to look up. But for those of us who are looking up, we see, oh, that path will lead to the evil monster that will kill you. You know what I mean? So we usually try to find paths that, even if they're a little rocky, you know, they lead to places we want to see what's over there. We can't see the end of them, but we want to see at least what's over there. Damn you, dude. I go one click closer each time. Lol. Yeah, it's also, yeah, a lot of it's just cope for not finding meaning in life. The thing is, I mean, the paths that a lot of us take to feel fulfilled, they can be hard because you can't see what's at the end of them. You know what I mean? All you know is there's something else over there. You don't know where the paths you take in life are gonna lead you, and that can be scary because it's not as, like, because the path isn't as steady. But it's the promise of maybe there's something good at the end of the path, as opposed to walking a path that's completely steady that leads to the evil monster that kills you. But all they care about is the path is steady. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, the path, finding that group of people that are gonna hate. Exactly, because they're not looking at the end. They only see that they're with a group of people and you all think the same thing and it feels natural. So in that way, they know the path is steady. They're only looking down at their feet and they see And it feels good. It feels like they're doing something good. Yeah. Yep. That's another thing. Paths are hard to hop off of. Yeah. I mean, it's so human. That's the thing. You can find, like, wars over religion. People forever have looked for a group that isn't them to hate. It's us versus them, always. That's what they want. They want the us versus... It's like the most primal instinct we have. I don't think it will ever change. I think it's literally, we are programmed that way. I mean, you got the Crusades, you know? You got, like... This has been going on for a long, forever. That's the thing, yeah. There's so many, you can't help everyone go on the right path. You can only look at your past and your friends and all. And hope that you're going somewhere that's good, even though you can't see the end. You just have to guess. No, it's doubtful. Very doubtful. I'm sure before Christianity's birth, too. Like, I'm sure, like, before history was even written, there was groups of people, and they'd find groups of people they didn't like, and they'd just start, you know, war with them. For no reason, just to do it. They're convinced that life would just be so much better if they were gone. I'm absolutely certain of it. Yeah, religion's just another enabler for the hate. If you decide that your religion invokes the right to, it's just like the problem with religion and violence is religion allows you like an excuse in a way, because it's like, because they were like, all you have to do is have one guy be like, you know, the religion that I'm currently following has this god, and he just told me that we should get rid of the other people, and everyone's like, well, he said it, let's go do it, you know? It provides that, like, excuse to find that, to go the human nature route. Yeah. Well, nowadays, it was different back then, though. I mean, you see how many crusades there were. People, like... It was definitely way more violent back then. Now religion's not quite so, like, let's kill all these people. You know what I mean? So... Although people still use it to justify, you know, bigoted beliefs, even when I'm sure they don't, like, a lot of them, like, the thing with the Bible and other stuff like that is you'll find words that say whatever you want, but almost every other time, there's another set of words that counteracts those words that they just don't mention. Have you guys ever noticed that? Like, It just, religion is such a good tool for people to act out their, like, the human nature aspects that they don't want to admit that they feel without some sort of reason. Mm. No, religion's definitely not inherently violent, but it enabled it, for sure. The amount of religious wars definitely shows that. Positive things that religion's done. There's a lot of religions that give you really good ideas of how to live your life beyond just, you know, you have to follow these rules. Stuff like Buddhism. I mean, there's some good stuff there for sure. You know, I mean, just having a moral compass is good, although I don't think that you should have, like, the fear, like, eternal punishment to be a good person. But, I mean, still, you know, having some sort of moral code to go by is not a bad thing, as long as the morals are actually good. Which is subjective, but I think some are objective to some degree. And a lot of religions have that. Also a really good sense of community and a sense of, you know, we're all working together to be better, and that's good. You know, but people don't always, you know, treat it like that. Yeah, I mean, well, religion, that's what I'm saying. Religion was the tool.
I mean, look at the Dark Ages for 100% proof of that, right? Church and state, same thing.
You had the church, which was definitely just people saying, oh yeah, God told me to do this so that I get $1 million and, you know, free wine all the time. And then they were like, I guess God said that that guy needs to get that. That's what happens when church and state are the same, right? You know? The Dark Ages was not good. It's interesting that a lot of we follow a lot of older documents because they allow us to kind of mold the words into what we want. Like, we got, you know, the Declaration of, not the Declaration, but like the Constitution, and then, you know, we got the Bible, two relatively old pieces of work with, you know, unclear wording in certain places that allow us to kind of project what we want onto them. Yeah, because all religion was meant to be was just an explanation for the absurdity that we cannot grasp, right? Like, why, how, what, you know, like all of those questions, you know. I mean, we have science, obviously, but science can't answer some of those questions, you know what I mean? And at a certain point, it's up to you to decide how you want to go about thinking about some of those larger concepts. Yeah, but you can't explain everything. I mean, science definitely, like, it gets a lot, but it doesn't explain, like, what the hell is, and, like, why is there matter? What? Why is there matter? Why did the Big Bang happen? Why did all that matter even get there in the first place? What the hell did it all gravitate toward there in the first place? Time? What? Space? Why is there space? Like, it doesn't... Not, like, these questions are like that. Why should they exist? You know? Yeah, it's really cool to think about. I mean, I'm not necessarily religious either. I'm more so, I think the word is agnostic, where it's like, I don't know. Someone could have made this. You know, some being, some like 8-dimensional ultra being made this planet. Why not? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe the entire construct of reality is like one singular, like, leg on a giant chair that is the actual full picture of everything, and you can't see it because it doesn't even exist in ways that our brain can process. Like, you don't know. That's where I stand. Well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you how to interpret, like, the stuff that you don't know. A lot of people feel soulless in, like, having some sort of answer to it. A lot of people really enjoy not having an answer, like me. That's definitely me. I love not knowing. Like, what? Like, really? This is real? And it's like, it doesn't make any sense, but I like that it doesn't make any sense. And maybe I'd be less satisfied if I really understood it all, you know? I love the absurdity of our situation. There's no way we're the. I mean, I guess we could be the most intelligent things in the universe, but I believe more in like the thing that we're so stupid that we haven't even contacted the large group of people yet, or not people, whatever it would be. I don't remember what that theory's called, but I believe in that one. The only thing that we know to be true is the most complex system that we've ever seen is our own brain. That we've seen. And that's pretty cool. That the most complex thing that we've ever found is currently right there. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's wild. That is wild. Everything we've seen, and this is the right here where we are right now. It's the most, like, that's wild. Why? Damn it. I clicked so really lol. Lol. I don't have many positive things to say about beans. I always mess up my gut. Give me gas. So we're not going to be doing that today. Yeah, it's true. We don't know, like, jack all about the ocean. I remember. They're good for my heart. I remember a song about beans. It's like beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. Anyone know that song? Classic. Except the problem with the tooting is it's creating gas, and if the gas doesn't escape, then it hurts really badly. Song. I don't feel better after eating them. Song. See, people don't listen. People don't listen. See, I was literally talking about beans for the past, like, minute, and someone just says in the chat, the person that I actually got the idea to start talking about it in the first place, and they just repeated the same message after I talked about beans for the past minute and a half. The people just don't listen. Not listen. I don't know. That's one of the biggest phenomenon. It's like when people like say something and then they don't listen, even though they're in the stream, and then they repeat the exact same message. I'll never understand what's going on there. I love baked beans. Who hates baked beans? Y'all just say anything. Who hates baked beans, bro? Raise your hand. There's no, it's overheated my ass, dude. I've never seen someone turn down baked beans, bro. Screen tearing in GD, are you like, if you have like a 144 Hz monitor and you're bypassing to 360, it's gonna tear. You need to probably play like 288 will probably be better for you. Even if it's like not as many frames or whatever, it won't tear as much. You have to use like a multiple of your... monitor for the... I mean, it'll still tear. It will always tear to some extent, but like... You know. Dude, I had baked beans with like bacon bits in it the other day. Oh my god, I need it again. That's what I need. No, I don't think so. I don't have VSync on. And I still tear, so. But I don't think it shows up in the actual, like, I don't think that, like, yeah, my screen tears, but I don't think it, like, shows up, does it? Like, I don't think it's real, like, it's only on my monitor. Is that how it works? That's weird, though. I don't get that. Quit and focus? What does that mean? So I'm quitting the level and then focusing on what? Nothing? That's a really good command. So playing GD and focus on my homework? Oh yeah, good idea. I don't remember my monitor. I really don't. I'll admit it. Is that what you guys wanted? I'll finally admit it. I don't know what this monitor is about. You guys happy now? Jesus! Ugh! Now just leave me alone! Door slams. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. We'll get it soon. Who can't wait? Yeah. Ooh. I need a Wooting. That's what needs to happen. I want one for Mania. I've heard it's really good. And Boji keeps setting these scores on them that make no sense. So I need one. Guys, I have a question. You guys want to answer my question? It's so I have 10 wings in the fridge. So I could eat those for dinner, but is that, and will I die of malnutrition if that's all I eat? Because I don't have a whole lot else here. I think, am I supposed to, I think like nutrition wise, you're supposed to have more than just wings. Ugh, but what do I do? You will die instantly, okay. No, this isn't, normally I go out and eat like a big meal. I need more food, that's what needs to happen, dude. But if I, man, I hate caring about this so much. But what are you supposed to do, you know? Yes, I did it! I did it! I did it, did it! So what do I do with the wings? Right? Because I can't eat 10 wings and then... And then what? And then I go out and get more food because I don't have like any other food. I ate all the other food. So stupid. They're Wegmans wings. They're good wings. Wegmans doesn't make bad food. It's barbecue sauce. They're good wings. Dude, I was at this like actual like specialty barbecue place with my parents the other day. And I had these honey barbecue wings with blue cheese dip. Oh my god. My mouth instantly started watering when I started thinking about that, by the way. Literally one of the most insane things I've ever eaten, dude. The blue cheese with the honey barbecue wing. Oh, dude! Turn me into Mickey. That's how good it is, dude. Like, literally. You cannot stand blue cheese? That is not... I gotta eat healthier? I do! I was at the barbecue! Oh my god. It was only wings, these wings then and the wings now. The only two wings. It's so good, you don't even have any idea. I need veggies. That's what needs to happen, but I don't have any veggies in this house. I don't. It's over. That's so bad for me. It's like you can't when you get 5 hours of sleep, you can't mess around with that. Like if you don't get the proper food intake, you're dead. What I do have, I have a protein drink. That's all. I have a protein drink, wings, and chips somewhere. So basically I have like the average frat room dinner ready. I meant to sleep more, I just couldn't do it because I had a doctor's appointment to wake up and I had to do that tomorrow. No, the wings aren't spicy. And I've also eaten wings 2 times. It's not the reason. It's not the reason. What's a pouch? This is so tough. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I have to. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh. I just want all the nutrients I need to be instantly teleported into my stomach so I don't have to do any of this. What those go-go squeezes are like 50 calories, bro. Those aren't gonna do nothing. I didn't want to hit that. I didn't want to. I didn't. Dude, I didn't want to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. So am I. I'm really hungry now because we keep talking about this. All right, I need a plan.
Plan. P-L-A-N, plan. I have wings in the fridge. No, we're not back to the fridge wing.
I do not have a Whole Foods nearby. That is not how you spell plan. You're right. I have a grocery store. Yeah, it's called Wegmans. I don't want to go out. You want to know what I did earlier? I drove. Remember my doctor's appointment? I drove in the wrong direction, and that took an hour. I don't feel like getting in the car again. I drove for an hour today, doing nothing, jack all. And then if I went to Wegmans, that's another 20 minutes, gone forever. But it might have to happen because I don't think wings are enough to sustain me, as we said. LOL. Yes. Yeah, I really like listening to music while I drive. Dude, Denzel hits different. Like, cause like the car really like boosts the noises that need to be louder. At least my car does. And it makes like Denzel sound so good. Any song from him sounds like the hardest song of all time with the car speakers at max. Yeah, they're insane now. I'm so hungry, dude. Little Dorky has like 3 good songs. And I can't name the 2 of them, but Composition XI is very good. No argument. I'm not gonna entertain any argument that Composition XI isn't really good. How tall is Little Darky? Because he sounds like he's 5'4". Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been, but that doesn't. I mean, I have no comeback. I don't know why the aggressive tone came out. That is exactly I sowed and then I reaped it, and yeah. Yeah, we don't need detail. Details for losers. Check it out. can't see anything. This part's like harder. Damn it. Yeah, that looks like ass. Damn. Edge's political justifications are a really good way to describe Peggy, actually. The thing that I love about Peggy is he just does whatever he wants without even, like, the consequences are, like, he doesn't care. Like, Jack Harlow Combo Meal is such a funny song, and it's really good, too. And it does exactly what the goal was. And it's like, he was just like, yeah, I'm making that and putting it there. Who cares? It's here. It's so good. Yeah, we love Fentanyl Tester. I mean, we love every song on that. Mostly. There's like 2 I don't like. Literally one of his best albums, though. It's so good. And he's releasing more albums. I mean, there's a reason so many people like Peggy. He is just genuinely one of a kind, I'd say. Number 1 player is Zoink right now. I don't think there's anyone better at the moment. Hey, Ox. What's up, dude? Yeah, it's cool to see you, Trooper Nick. I still don't think, like, a 60 frame delay or whatever, like, that's not, like, that, if you were, like, clicking over a macro or something, you wouldn't do that. 60 frames, that is a second, like, wait, no, it's on 360, right, not video quality. But still, 1/6 of a second is a large amount of time difference. There's no way. Yeah, I was gonna say. I haven't watched, like, anything Marvel related. You know what's good from Marvel that they put out moderately recently? Watch Moon Knight. It's really good. Other than that, everything I've seen has been mid, and it's discouraged me from going back into the theaters. I don't even know if I'll see Guardians 3. Maybe. But we'll seriously watch Moon Knight. Banger. I heard Doctor Strange 2 was ass, which sucks because Doctor Strange 1 is like one of the best movies ever. They didn't need to make another Doctor Strange one. That's the thing. I don't know. Marvel just felt like it had more of a point before. Now I'm just like, eh. It just feels like they want, I don't know. It's like, you know when you're watching a content creator and they just stop caring about what they're making? Like, it feels like that happened on the biggest scale we've ever seen it, and it's with Marvel now. Like, they're just doing it because they feel like they have to. And it's like, you can kind of just tell the passion's gone. I don't know. That's how I feel about Marvel. It always sucks when that happens to content creators. I hope that doesn't happen to me. That would suck. I mean, if I just didn't enjoy streaming, I'd just stop doing it, though. So, I wouldn't drag it out. No, what happened a few years ago is the meme thing blew up. That was different. That's not me losing interest. That was me trying not to die. Yeah, that's true. They kind of have to. Like, actually have to. I hit it again. Did you guys notice? Dude, we were going to watch Interstellar, but then someone in the group of people I was watching with was like, I don't really want to watch this anymore, so we stopped. Which sucked, because I was getting into it really fast, and then they're like, we don't want to watch it anymore, let's do something else. I was like, I guess we're doing something else. So I never actually watched it. It was like a group of 5 people, and like one person said, and I was like, we could probably safely ignore them, or like just be like, well, and then like 2 people said it, and then 3 people said it, and then I was like, we can't, it's over. We're not watching this goddamn movie. That's so tragic. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure I gotta watch it. For 100%. I don't like watching stuff on a computer. I watch stuff IRL. Like when I go to a TV or a movie theater or something. I don't really like watching stuff on a computer screen. Plus, I never watch anything. But like when I do, I'm into it. I'm not like, I don't ever need to take breaks or anything. I'm just like, this media is my whole existence now. I've watched the Mario movie. I've watched it. I went to the theater. First time I've been to the theater in a long time. It was fun because I got popcorn, and I like popcorn. Popcorn was a banger. It's like the best part, I think. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll go for it, you know? It's good. Popcorn is popcorn. It's one of my favorite snacks. It's like the only snack I even really eat. I'm thinking about food again. You don't like popcorn? You're not the only one. You let us don't like popcorn. Ice cream's not a snack. It's a dessert. What I need every single barbecue place to understand is that you need an ice cream shop, like, right next to it. Back in Ohio, there was, like, I forget what the actual barbecue place was called, like Smokehouse Barbecue or something. It's a chain. And then next to that was a Grater's. So what you did is you went and you got barbecue at the barbecue place, and then you'd walk over to Grater's and get ice cream after the barbecue. Perfect meal. Everyone needs to do that. It's like the best way, that's the best it gets right there. Because that's definitely a symbiotic relationship. Like, those two businesses don't compete. You know, you're looking for very different things from either of them, but you can also very easily funnel from one into the other. Because, you know, after you eat barbecue, you're like, oh, and then you see ice cream, and your brain's like, ooh, I just ate something savory, now for the sweets thing. And it's like, guys, let's go there. And everyone's like, yeah, I was thinking that too, let's go there. And every single time it goes like that. It's fun. When you all realize you're all on the same page about going to the ice cream place, it's like a peak feeling for me. There's a graders in walking distance from your... Oh my god, that's so annoying for me. Maybe you should be banned forever. What do you think? Yes or no? Yeah, they need like 500 graders. So I'm always within distance of at least one of them. Yeah, ice cream's so cool. Okay, I can't procrastinate eating anymore. Well, whatever. That was pretty much exactly how I'd expect a 5-hour sleep session to go, but whatever. It was good. I enjoyed talking, as always. We are going to do better tomorrow, because we put in the work today, and then tomorrow when we play, it's going to be like, oh, all the work, you know, and then it's going to be easy. No problem. Let's go and raid someone. This ain't nothing. This is easy. Level. We got it tomorrow. We're going to beat it. It's going to be easy. Oh, wow. Alright, this guy just died at 81 on Yada when his best is 86. Wow. Let's raid this guy. That is unfortunate. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably. Hopefully. Bye.